Ban.
Alright, hello and welcome to yet another game in NEL, NA DotA Elite League. And these are startup games, I swear. Maybe they're just ignoring the auto-prepared teams, as, once again, Fear, Universe, Bulba, and Mike finding themselves on the same squad, this time with KZZ. Meanwhile, on the Radiant,
5 seconds
we've got Arteezy, Tyzilla, Shaq, I, Annihilate, and Dabble. Daybell, Dayave is another name of his. I'm not sure how to pronounce the one he's currently using, but those are the teams for this game. As the bans, once again, looks like they're going to be the Abaddon taken out first, as well as the Batrider by Arteezy. One number behind Havost, apparently, with that 3 in parentheses.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve
Nope,
time.
they are not disobeying the client rules or the teams that were at least provided. I just went back to check. These are the teams, so once again, TL and EG getting put on one team here. So we'll see if the Radiant can overcome that. Arteezy here, their fearless leader, going to make sure to do his best. Climbing those rankings here in NAL, as the Nyx Assassin going to be the second ban out here by Fear. Seems to love the Naga. I would expect him to want the Naga Visage combination. So Naga taken out, Visage available. Let's see if they go for it here on their first pick. Other notables, I mean Alchemist, Darkseer, Weaver, Visage. It will be the Visage. This leaves Alk DS, OD, and Razor even left in. So they pick up the OD and then they pick up the Razor as well. Just because Razor does do quite well against OD, could have been picked up second. And we'll see if they decide to ban the Kunkka, as Kunkka does do well against Outworld Devour. But OD, Razor looking to be maybe not the one, yeah, probably the one role. Farming in an aggro or farming in a defensive. Maybe solo safe. We'll see how he functions this game, as now Visage needs a friend. What's the second pick going to be from Fear? His Naga is gone. But still some good heroes available. The Darkseer, strong offlaner, as well as even Kunkka to shut down OD, or Alchemist to farm people's faces off with that Grieval's Greed, if you take it defensively, of course. Which isn't even a guarantee, really, to actually skill Grieval's Greed. If they have a strong aggressive against you, you still really cannot afford to get Grieval's Greed. And once again, if people are watching in client, if you got the ticket, I'd love for you to check out my stream, twitch.tv/FMBpdota, or at least let me know what you think somehow. I don't know, find my Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, write something, comment on it, Twitter. It's all FMBpdota. Would mean a lot to me. And check out neodota.com for any new updates on NEL. I don't think there's a lot of updates other than that. I believe at the end of October, early November, teams are going to get picked, and there will actually be a double elimination bracket to see which team will take home the prize money. But also, every game does matter because you get ranked up individually with ELO, and whoever has the highest one, currently Broodstar, aka What's Your Dick Like, at 2,000, way out in front. Looking to pick up, I think it's $100 plus some of the Dota TV money for the top rated player at the end of the season. As now that I've babbled, quite a few more picks out. Lone Druid as well as the Juggernaut. So looking to maybe go really fast push with those two heroes, and Visage just to maybe win the laning phase with that Soul Assumption, as they ban out the Nyx as well as the Darkseer. So Darkseer, great hero to ban out when you're wanting to push. Ion Shell can clear those creep waves out really fast, and also any wall vacuums that catch you off guard can be very dangerous, as Bara, Spirit Breaker, maybe I should probably call him that, Spirit Breaker and Clockwork the bans out here by Arteezy, as he goes ahead and picks up the Bane. So at least he can sleep the bear, the Spirit Bear, if it's an offlane Lone Druid trying to pull the creep wave. So Bane functions very nicely in that. And of course Juggernaut trying to TP out under Blade Fury or anything like that. Bane can of course Fiend's Grip through Magic Immunity. So a great hero to stop Juggernaut. And whatever lane Bane finds himself in can enfeeble the enemy carry and disrupt their farm a little bit. So a great hero overall. And now Alchemist, the fourth pick here by Arteezy, going to be that one role. So it looks like Razor maybe safe laning it, or even off laning it. I guess we'll just wait and see. Solo safe lane seems a little more probable, as Crystal Maiden, the next pickup here. Slow, can sometimes feed, can sometimes get a lot of kills and feed. So pretty much the two versions of Crystal Maiden. But does have a very strong impact on lanes between levels 2 and 3, when she's got Crystal Nova as well as Frostbite, and of course a 3 with 1 point in Aura as well. So you can spam out some spells. Of course, Crystal Maiden and Juggernaut, long time lane partners. So we'll see what they can get done in this game. As some more bans coming out. The Bounty Hunter going to be taken out by Arteezy, and the Rubik taken out here by Fear. Let's see what Arteezy goes for. I mean, they have this Razor. I'm kind of curious of where they want to put him. Will they pick another support and try to aggressive with Bane Alchemist +1? We'll have to wait and see. I mean, Bane can sleep, Alchemist can sort of take a while to charge up his stun, then throw it. However, the supports and the carry in that defensive tri lane, if they were to face one, can of course just cycle that sleep and kind of screw up the Alchemist and maybe turn the fight. So, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, as it looks like they are going to definitely take this defensive as Nature's Prophet. Oh, could be support Alchemist, actually, with Razor farming. I don't know. We'll just wait and see. As Nature's Prophet, the last pick up here by the Radiant. Viper, the last pick up here for the Dire. As we get into Game 2 of the games that I have cast tonight on NEL. Alright, here we are into the game. Really, so to introduce the Dire, a bit of Team Liquid EG stack here, we have on the Visage Fear once again supporting here. Going aggro try with the Visage, Sentry Wards and some consumables, followed up by KZZ on the Crystal Maiden. Had a decent game on Earthshaker last time, but just not enough of an impact. Looking to change the game up here on Crystal Maiden. Observer Wards, lots of regen. Balba from TL trying to blame me for this game not loading. It was not me. I hope he wasn't serious and it was just a joke, because it really wasn't me. But anyway, Balba here. Sick Timbersaw last game on the Juggernaut, going into that aggressive tri-lane and into the mid lane. We've got IX Mike, played Weaver in the 1-role last game. This time going on the Viper, a hero that does do pretty well against OD in the mid lane. Both will get their farm. Maybe, I don't know, hard to tell which one has a slight edge. Whoever's more familiar with the OD Viper matchup, potentially to win that lane. As Universe here, actually really strong Lone Druid. Really good player, high up there in the scene on Lone Druid in the top lane with an interesting skin. As now we head over to the Radiant. Once again, Sha Q or Shaq, I should probably learn how to say these names. That's Bane, going to be playing the Bane. Wards and regen, does block the camp now. Tyzilla playing the Razor. Yeah, probably the farming Razor, I don't know. He does have the Ring of Protection, and Dave's items will,
so I am told.
I don't know, correlate to the fact that he's going to be supporting. We should have just checked that earlier. Sentry Wards, lots of regen on the Alchemist. They're going to find the Spirit Bear now, but it's in the safe lane, so it's not like they can pull anything. They do block this camp, which you might think, oh, you don't have to block that if you go aggro. But Lone Druid can actually disrupt his own creep wave with that, pull it behind his tower, farm up that way on the neutrals, and then get a wave behind his tower as well, and sort of just disrupt the flow of the wave. So it is still pretty important for the Lone Druid. Gonna have to play pretty safe up there. But I don't think I really continued introducing anyone. So that's the tri-lane and the top lane. Mid lane, we've got Arteezy, of course, in the mid lane here on the OD. And Annihilate in the bottom lane. Sort of pulling a Lone Druid, pulling the creep way back here. And yeah, looking to get some CS. They're trying to contest. Fear comes up on the Visage just to maybe try to deny, try to just be annoying. But Annihilate doing a great job of getting some last hits in here. It's got 2. And then, of course, supports. It's going to be, well, support and a carry. KZZ and Balba. Well, that's the doorbell. That's the doorbell. I will be right back, apparently. I don't have a directed camera, so we'll just leave it on Razor farming. I'm not sure.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Must I repeat myself?
Alright, sorry, I don't normally go answer the door, but I am the only person here right now. Yeah, so no first blood, didn't miss it while I was gone, sorry about that. Viper continuing to be put under by the Astral Imprisonments, and just looking for some action to start out here. Let's take a look at the farm. So Balba, it looks like he's last hit some neutrals as well as creep in the wave at 9 CS. We've got Razor In the top lane, also fairly uncontested as Lone Druid, just going into jungle right now. Bear very low, however. Supports can maybe kill it if they find it. But uncontested right now, farm for the Razor in the top lane. OD into the mid versus this Viper. How's that doing? He's got 11, Viper at 9, so trading pretty nicely. Supports, though, likely to find the Bear. Resummon is available if Universe wants it now. But actually, supports here, the Alchemist and the Bane, just going to go into the mid lane, maybe, as they find Universe here. They could get the Bear if they just attack it once. They're going to get it. Bear goes down. You can't actually stun that. But they're going to get the Bear. I think the neutrals actually killed it, so that's a bit unfortunate. But Universe is going to take the fall. This is going to be the first blood. IX Mike comes to help out. Any sprouts available? No level 4 yet. At least the courier is upgraded. It won't be sniped out there. As the items go out there for that first blood kill. TC, gonna get one of those. It seems like all the people that play in NEL seem to get the items. Maybe it's because all the people in it watch it. That's probably the reason. Arteezy, though, continuing to be annoying in the mid lanes. Starting to tick away in the last hits, and not even enough mana to throw the 20 mana poison attack, which he definitely needs to throw to sort of stay in this lane. Just harass that OD down. As now KZZ and Fear continuing to sort of aggressive jungle and pull here, just making it hard for Annihilate, as it looks like we saw him TP top, heading back to base. Most likely going to go back to lane for a little while longer, as long as he can stay there without, basically being food. As Balba now level 3, and looking to farm up. Maybe looking to push, has a pointed healing ward, but it looks like he's already dropped it once. It's on cooldown now. As the Universe continuing to farm in the jungle, did take a death. And we'll see if he can get himself back into this game now, as once again Dave going on the prowl for him.
Under attack. Has that ever been cause for celebration? Radiant's bottom tower.
Alright, they're going to find him once again. Universe could be in trouble. Annihilate TP's up. The stun, a long stun from Dave, as well as the acid spray. They're going to take him out. It's going to be a tough game to get anything done on this Lone Druid, as he's the only one dying right now. The only other lane that's really being contested is middle, and it looks like Arteezy's going to go ahead and win that for now. 24 CS to 12, so doubling it. Bottled up a regen as well. He even went bottle in this matchup, which is not something OD normally does, so opting to go bottle here, probably just to be able to regen that health a little quicker, realizing he can definitely out CS if he makes sure Mike has absolutely no mana to spam those orbs. As Tyzilla continuing to farm up 29 last hits in that uncontested lane. We'll see if they push. Here comes the smoke from Dave. They want to find Universe once again. They're going to throw it. They're diving him at a tier 2. Viper is here, however. TP's coming in as well from yellow. They can't really back out now. They're going to try to get him once again, as TP's coming in. Annihilate's going to go down, and now the Dire on the board, get one kill there. Mike will be slept by Bane. Trying to run out of here is Dave. And Universe asking if they're for real. Like, why are they diving him? They really want to shut him down, but now they've kind of given them a window back, as Universe is going to pick up some assists. He even got that first kill. As Crystal Maiden, KZZ going to pick up the second one. Dave drops, making this game once again even. Well, only being even at 0-0. Now even at 2-2. Checking him into the gold. 500 for the Dire. 500 for the Radiant, so, well, gold, 500 for the Dire, XP, 500 for the Radiant, so no one really ahead at the moment. Now Balba heads top, goes for the deny, but Tyzilla is going to last hit it. Going to be chased down by Balba. He's not level 6 yet, and Bane shows up as well. Going to throw the Nightmare, still taking some damage. Now the static link to follow. Let's see if he's got enough damage. He's hitting for nothing now, so not going to be able to get a kill. Could be in trouble here, running back to his base. Let's see, Plasma Field, just level 1, no mana either. 168 damage still in there by the Razor. Balba, though, looking for him. It's going to run out soon. Has mana for the spin. Spin to win, but he's not fast enough. Tyzilla a little too quick. Fear not quite there. Maybe they can get Shaq, though, as the static link now runs out. Balba can hit for a bit. Just got to be careful. Dave with the stun. Gonna throw it. Does a lot of damage to Balba there. Acid spray to drop as well. One more attack from Shaq, but it's not going to be enough. Annihilate. Can he get it? No. Sprout goes off. Will actually kill Balba, but 1 for 1 at the moment. Now Dave looking to be in trouble, as well as KZZ. He's going to drop. So now it's 2 for 1 at the moment. Could be 2 for 2. Oh, looks like it's going to be 3 for 1, actually, at the end of the day. Annihilate picks up a double kill there, so big plays for the Nature's Prophet getting into this game. Almost up to a Midas now if he wants it. 1,400 gold. I think he just finished it, actually. Did he buy the glove? About boots. I don't know. He should have it soon. Dave, gonna buy up some new wards, sentries as well. Has boots if he needs them. I expect he'll pick that up relatively soon. Arteezy still dominating the mid lane, 41 to 18 now. Mike has some levels, which is kind of really all Viper needs, but items are great as well. Getting some tankiness up on him, as well as maybe a Shadow Blade, BKB. Normally you can just go Ags first too, really extend the range, and 12-second cooldown in team fights is nice, but really not going to have any of those luxuries this game as he's quite far behind. And in the bot lane, Tyzilla did manage to get himself phase boots and a bracer before his lane found any action in it. Now he might actually drop here Frost, as well as the Soul Assumption and the Blade Fury. So Fear going to pick up that kill on the Visage. Tyzilla had free farm for a while, got up to 40 last hits in a very quick amount of time, but now really being pressured. I don't think he died in the top lane, that should be his first, yeah. But got zoned out of the top lane, had to leave, went back to heal, then back to farming, and now immediately ganked as he arrived at bottom lane. As the ganks are just going to continue, it looks like Fear and KZZ looking to wrap around here and get Arteezy, as Universe in the middle lane as well. Looks like he doesn't even have a bear. He goes down, throws out the Sanity's Eclipse, but it's not going to be enough to get anyone. Just wanted Universe. Maybe can get Mike one more tech, but no. Visage going to pick up yet another kill. Fear 2 and 1 as Arteezy drops in the mid lane, making it 5 and 5. So the top trade did not go great for the Dire. I Annihilate on the Nature's Prophet picked up a double kill, but with KZZ and Fear roaming around, they're going to make up for it, picking up 2 more kills there in the mid lane. Or excuse me. Yeah, no, I'm right. Sorry. Yeah, wrapped around from the backside to gank Arteezy. Bane gonna take a fall in the bottom lane. Juggernaut now ulting onto Annihilate. Somehow didn't bounce to any creeps. Maybe be able to chase Annihilate down. Gonna ring around the tower here, trying to juke, trying to salve up. Now Balba in trouble. One more attack. Gold's gonna be split, but Annihilate out juked Balba. The LMAOs come out. Fear now in trouble as well. Gonna go down. Tyzilla picking up a kill on the Visage, making it now 7 and 6. The Midas up on Universe. So I think the only way you can get back into this game in terms of levels and I guess keep up with the farm is going Midas. Gets it at 9 minutes, so it's really not that bad at all. Did pick up an assist and a kill off of the tower dive, tier 2 tower dive, maybe like 4 minutes ago or so. So definitely got back into the game with that. Now with the Midas, looking to do work, looking to maybe not go boots at all and just go to a fast radius. Would definitely do work this team. Juggernaut and Viper can probably do a lot of the damage in the team fights and carry for a while. But we'll just have to wait and see what that build's going to be. Looks like Tyzilla wants to go for some drums here. Crystal Maiden's picked up the phase over on the Dire. Pretty much the boots of choice for her. Fear, meanwhile, boots supporting hard. Phase, poor man shield, not a lot else. Looks like Balba probably going drums as well as Dave and Shaq supporting hard, not a lot. At least they both have boots, a magic wand on Dave, and Annihilate Midas for himself. Maybe looking to go some treads here into a Shadow Blade to get that split push going on. And in the mid lane, we've got treads, Null Talisman, Bottle, Wand, and let's see, we got any parts for mech coming out, or it doesn't look like it yet. We'll see if he decides to go for the mech. I would expect he might want to, but might need to carry for a little while. Let's see, this Alchemist, well, obviously not farming. The Razor, not a whole lot right now either. He's even smoking up with the team right now, so they're pretty much relying on Arteezy for the carry. So if he has to go a mech, that's going to slow down his potential as the carry for a little while. As the late game, I'd have to say, with the LD maybe on the side of the Dire, but we'll hold that thought. Sleep goes out onto Universe, the stun as well. He's going to drop. He's got the Midas. He does go down. It's on the bear, so I'm not sure if he's going to miss a usage of it. But he drops, and once again, another kill on the Universe. That takes him to 1, 3, and 2 right now on Lone Druid. Balba continuing to farm up to 44 and 4. That puts him in 3rd place on the last hit charts. 56 and 2 is Tyzilla here, pushing out the top tier 2. And leading the charts, of course, Arteezy. Definitely playing the 1 role here as items coming out to him now. It's going to be the 4 staff. So yeah, doing well at 67 last hits. And the tier 2 tower now getting pushed in the top lane. The bear can't really do much right now. He's going to pick up boots on himself. We'll see if the bear has got any. Nope, still just rocking the Quelling Blade and Stout Shield as Annihilate going to last at that tower. So the 2 top lane towers are down for the Dire. Mid lane getting pretty low as well. So look for maybe a full rotation over to mid to try to push this down and just force some towers, force some team fights and win them. But a wraparound coming from behind Fear, KZZ, and Balba looking to do work in the mid lane. Gonna find Dave first if they find anyone. They've revealed themselves. Acid Spray goes down. Familiars take some tower hits, and now the chase going the other way. KZZ, of course, gonna be the target. Even with phase boots, still slower than other heroes. Taking a lot of damage. Plasma Field's going to be enough to take him down. Gets one more stun off. The chase to come. Balba does have the ultimate. Gonna Blade Fury TP out of this one. Is there a Fiend's Grip available? Not level 6 yet. Is the Bane. And that pure damage. I know I've said it quite a few times in my casts, but if it's the first time you're watching, or if you don't know, pure damage absolutely destroys the Familiars as they drop there quickly. IX Mike now in trouble. Could be going down. As after these fights, it's been 9-7. I'd say this engagement so far has favored the Radiant. Mike gonna drop Annihilate onto a killing spree now. Frostbitten here by KZZ. Gonna run back into the trees. Both of his supports just waiting there as the mid tower. Down to about a quarter health now. Arteezy picked up another regen rune and at full health, so still gonna look to push the mid tower down. And in terms of the graph, 4,000 gold ahead, 3,000 XP ahead, so their team doing very well right now against the EG Liquid stack. The EG Liquid random stack, I should add. Universe now looks like he's going to TP to the mid. They realize they need to defend it, or at least deny it. It is in deny range now at 109. KZZ put under Astral Imprisonment once again. Gotta be annoying as we check out IX Mike's item build and skill build. So maxing Corrosive Skin, a little interesting, but when you get put under by OD, every time that happens, he's going to take 25 damage over time. So probably the reasoning for that. And 2 Another Toxin at the moment, only 1 into the Orb, as he hasn't had mana, so why skill a spell if you can't use it? I think that's his choices there. Will be stunned up. No, that's going to go to KZZ once again. Almost kills him in one shot. Sanity's Eclipse to follow by Arteezy. Going to take him out. IX Mike now in trouble as well. Astraled up the Alchemist to buy some time. Magic Wanding as well. Has the regen rune. Can pop it and go back in. It looks like he will. That's Annihilate just going to TP out here. I hear a static link, but I don't see it. It's on the backside. Tyzilla linked up Balba. Does he have his ultimate? Yes, he does. He can use it if he wants to. Annihilate. Looks like he cancels the TP. Goes onto a dominating streak here. The Bear going to be taken down in one more hit if they can catch up to it. Healing Ward is down. Bear, though, rehealing quickly with that Healing Ward. And let's see, Plasma Field almost enough. One more attack, it goes down. Tyzilla gets 300 gold. Fear behind the tower. It looks like Arteezy going to put himself under, though. Shaq going to take the Soul Assumption to the face. Arteezy, Tyzilla looking to run out of here, as well as, let's see, Bane a little further north, being chased up by KZZ with some phase boots put under. Maybe just looking to go down again, just feeding Arteezy this game pretty much. Don't want to run up hills without knowing what's up there, especially when it's 3 heroes that do a lot of damage. Universe resummons the Bear. He is quite low. May want to just get out of here before he feeds it and it goes on to cooldown again. IX Mike, though, not fighting. Has boots 1, looking to go Ags, I would expect, with the point booster. Pretty common build for that hero anyways. The Ags, pretty ridiculous on Viper. Extends the range and reduces the cooldown to 12 seconds. Familiars once again out. Not going to feed that one. The stomps go off in time. Arteezy taking some harass, but he's got a Force Staff. Fairly tanky there at 1,000 HP. 8 armor. Can likely get away with the Force Staff. And maybe looking to continue to push. There's still a bot tier 1 remaining in the bottom lane, of course, with about half health. But they're working on the mid tier 2, at least Dave and Arteezy are. Meanwhile, the supports dewarding, warding up into the bot lane. Maybe looking to start the push there. But 4 heroes around mid for the Dire. They probably don't like the audacity of these 2 Radiant heroes sitting here by themselves. That goes out. Dave looking to initiate. Here comes support for the Dire, or the Radiant, excuse me. The Dire, though, swooping in from the high ground. They're going to take out Dave immediately. Let's find Arteezy. Where is he at? Over here in the trees by Roche. The ult goes off from Balba, doesn't take down anyone. The sleep from Shaq isn't enough. Fear picks up a double kill off of that Grave Chill to follow on Arteezy. And now he's looking like he could be in trouble here. Calling for help. Familiars are on hot pursuit. Stun's not available for another 4 seconds. Annihilate with the Treants. Putting Universe under with the Astral. Arteezy, though, 11 armor. Pretty tanky, but not really that tanky. Sanity's Eclipse onto a killing spree. Yet again is Arteezy. Actually, for the first time this game. Fear throwing out his last. No, he's got 1 more Soul Assumption. He's got a Medallion of Courage finished up as well. Working towards the mech, I believe, or at least someone was. Action going on over here. Balba forced to TP out right now as Annihilate has the Shadow Blade, 1,300 gold. Tyzilla going for the mechanism here. Arteezy playing that 1 roll Force Staff. Null Talisman treads. Dave supporting, going for a medallion of his own. And yeah, Tyzilla coming along nicely. Phase drums, looking to go for the mech as a smoke comes out. So not going to give the Dire any chance to breathe this game. The chat coming out. RTZ +4 greater than EG plus TL. Apparently that is the case. They do have some good heroes, mainly the Bane to shut down that LD early. And they definitely roamed and shut down his safe lane potential. And it's hard to beat OD in the mid lane. Viper can, but in this case, this game did not. It looks like Viper going to be the one going for the mech here. Picks up a headdress and that point booster just to tank up and get some flat mana for himself there. Be able to cast some spells. Astral goes out. It's on KZZ once again. One of the few int heroes for the team. We'll be taking a lot of damage here from Sanity's Eclipse. Everyone will, really. It's just been melting people. It's still not available. 70 seconds here for RTZ. He's being chased right now. Still has a Force Staff. Picked up a Ghost Scepter as well. Gonna be Frostbitten, but did Force Staff beforehand. Or Force Staff out of it, rather. The chase, though, from the Dire is coming here. Dave throws off a nice stun onto 2. Gonna put under the Viper is RTZ. Still doesn't have an ult. Force Staff on cooldown. He might be dropping here. The ult from Balba goes out and immediately canceled there by the Ghost Scepter, but now Displayed Fury and other magic damage comes in. Shaq, though, level 6, gonna take out Balba. Razor's ult doing work, as well as the Plasma Field. So right now it's 1-for-1 Balba for the OD. So I guess that's the 1-for-the-1 roll, as now the support's being forced to run away. Shaq and Tyzilla getting pretty low. As Dave looking to maybe stun up this Viper. Familiars are coming in here from Fear, though. Going to do a lot of damage here, and I think Fear going to clean this up by himself. Fear's dominating right now. And I don't know what Yellow's doing. Yellow just farming it up, working towards his Sheep Stick now. Has finished that Shadow Blade. KZZ going to pay the price. Annihilate's going to take him out, and now Fear going to drop to the OD. He's put under another, so looking to chase here. Who is it? It's IX Mike trying to TP out. They missed the first one, but it's not going to be enough. The TP just a little too long, and they take him out. So a double kill upon either respawning or buying back. It's a buyback. Yeah, it seemed a little quick. Did buy back for that, got a double kill. And in terms of net worth, Arteezy's in second, 7,500. I Annihilate in first, 10,100. And Tyzilla, the Razor, in second at 7k. So all three heroes for the Radiant. Clearly the graphs very skewed in their favor. 10,000 gold advantage, as well as an 8,000 XP advantage. The score, 20-12. And EG Team Liquid are going to have to dig deep to come back in this one. TPing out in time there. Universe on the Lone Druid. What's he up to? Boots on himself. Phase on his bear, as well as a Midas. So really no items right now. Can't even fight. Unless he's Root Gaming. That will do a bit of damage. But the bear quickly taken down by the pure damage from Arteezy. Same with the Familiars. And it's hard to focus Arteezy. He's got a Ghost Scepter as well as a Force Staff. So it can easily get out of bad situations. As the Dire looking to come back into this game, trying to sneak a Roche. IX Mike once again top, forced to push out his lane. Tyzilla will be stunned, and here comes Dave, the stun onto Fear. Fear's going to drop. The burst damage source is gone, and now KZZ put under once again by Arteezy. Sanity's Eclipse available, just going to wait for Balba to get out of this. He's going to pop it here. It takes 2, double kill. I Annihilate, picking up KZZ. So Crystal Maiden to drop. Suddenly, 23-12, and 3 for nil trade for the Radiant. Balba calls the GG. And no to the chat, I have not cast any Dark Falco games today, but these are NEL games, NA DotA Elite. I'm sure you guys are aware. I'm Helium from Fmbpdota. Make sure to check out the stream, subscribe, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, I don't know. At least pick one of 4 at least. Thanks for watching. I might be bringing another game, but we'll see.